Alright fam, you know them way there. Okay, so from Saturday's game, Man United 4, Brighton 2, and I tell you what man, 3 games in a row. Who would have thought? Who would have thought man, 3 wins in a row. And for the first time, I have to give Amorim his credit. I have to give him his credit, man. I can honestly say that in that game, that we controlled the game, yeah, in spells. And Casemiro, does what he does best, man, to take the game. No, and this is what This is what I've been saying. Them ones there, and Ahmad was doing his thing. Cunha, oh my days, man, the Maverick fam. Was doing what he always has been doing, fam. He's been knocking that door here for a minute and finally got his goal. And in Bremo got man his 2 goals here as well. And I shouldn't forget about Casemiro as well, man. Like, this is what I'm trying to say, man. Even here, he got his goal, but that was deflected as per usual. But fam, let me tell you something, man. Like, this is what I'm trying to say, man. Yeah, for the fact that, man, like I said, we always want Amrim to succeed. I've been saying this for a minute. We want this man to succeed, but when you do some bookery like that, what we have been seeing before before having these wins in a row, then it's gonna be trouble if we keep doing some bookery like that. But fair's to him that he managed to put some string of wins here together. And look what happens when you do that. You climb up the table. You climb up the table, blood. Like I said before, how can we defend that when you do some bookery like that? It doesn't. It bubbles the mind. It bubbles the mind. And look, I'm happy that Xerxes, man, like if he finally he was playing, he got some minutes. But obviously he doesn't deserve that. I rate Xerxes, you know what I mean? Like, as a footballer, you know them ones there. But I don't know yet how long that's going to last for him coming on. And look, I'm happy here for Cunha. Like I said before, he got his goal. But the 2 goals here we conceded, right? I personally think that the reason why that came is because we lost the control of the midfield. And I've been saying this, fam. Once you take off Casemiro, there is some leakage, blood. I mean, I understand why that Casemiro has to be taken off because of his age. Right? But we're playing 1 game a week. I understand that he has to manage him. But bringing Ugarte, who is not like Casemiro, he's like a front foot press of the ball, like getting second balls, right? He's not like Casemiro, who scans. So obviously, if you have, I've said this, when you have Bruno, Mr. Spamming, and when you have Casemiro, you have one person who drops deep and one person that goes forward. But when you have Ugarte and Mr. Spamming in the same midfield, what happens? One person is trying to get second ball, another person is going forward. So basically, it's leaving a donut behind. No wonder family there was a leakage. No wonder there's a leak. And this is what I'm trying to say. So I personally feel that, obviously, look, with what Amram has, we have to a little bit defend him on this. So the fact that I think the only player probably he can bring on is Ugarte. But there has to be a better option rather than Ugarte coming on. Or what you can do is that you can try and bring a 3-man midfield. But he doesn't do that, can he? He doesn't do that. He keeps the 3, well, I say probably 5 at the back. Or probably 4 something. But then, in a weird way, Ahmad, one of my ballers, man, like, he's the only one attacking. And You know, like, let me tell you something, man. That side, that right hand side, fam. What a right hand side. I've been saying this for a minute, and the thing about it is that Ahmad, he's not a right wing back. He is an attacking midfielder, but he's playing there because you know what? Because he is an intelligent player. And once you have that, fam, you can play them anywhere. But I wouldn't play him there. But because of the how things are going at the moment, yeah, with Imbremo in that role where Ahmed's meant to be, it's clicking, it's working. So, but fam, like, Amorim, he has to do something to get the best out of the players. He's doing that, but I'm just wondering how long is he gonna do that? That's the thing. And I think in the first half, man, we played well. As I said, in my own opinion, there was a lot of urgency on how we played in the first half, which was well coached by Amorim. Let me keep it a buck. You know, like I said, but we gotta give a little bit of some praise to Amorim. I've been saying this for a minute, man, that our players are good enough. Are good enough. Because we cannot believe that they are worthy of 15th. No, less of that. So this is what I'm trying to say. So the thing about it is that if you keep pushing and going for it, what do you get? Like I said, man, I'm happy, man, for Cunha. You know them way they like, because like he opened his body at the edge of the box and he slotted in the bottom corner, and it was a finally moment, yeah, for him. You know them way they. I mean, like for him, like I said before, he's been pushing for a minute ever since he got to the club. He wanted his first goal. And Bremer got his first goal, which is absolutely sick. You know, like that early in the season. But all man from Man United, we're always in here for Cunha, our Maverick man, to score his first goal, and he did it, and that was absolutely that was good. And I'm hoping, like in Bremer, he kick on, you know, like that he kick on. But look, like I said before, man, all we want, and I've said this, man, all I want, man, yeah, is Amorim to get the best out of Imbremo, Cunha, and Sesko, blood. Like, exactly, man, like how they were in their previous clubs, especially Cunha and Imbremo. Look, how sick they were, for Cunha for Wolves and Imbremo, for Brentford. Look how sick they were. And Sesko as well, when he was playing, at his team beforehand. They were the main man. They were killing it. So try your best, man, to bring that Wolves. Bring that Cunha from Wolves, and Bremer, from my man Brentford, and then Cunha from where he played before. Yeah. Bring that to Man United. Or better still, elevate that, blood. Elevate that. Make them world beaters. Make them annoying to the Premier League, blood. Make them play in their natural positions. For them, to get the best out of them. Like what we saw in Saturday. Show that. And this is what we got. This is why that we need Cunha in that number 10. This is why that we got Cunha to do what he did. Yeah, look, it's okay, man, to put Cunha on in the 9 position, but he plays there. But that's not his best. He loves to drive with the ball. This is the thing. He loves to drive with the ball, beat man, and then score his goal. Make him do that. Bring the best out of Cunha, our Maverick. Bring the best out of him. Second goal by Casemiro. I think he deserved it, because of how crucial and how he managed to control the games in the past couple of games, including the game on Saturday. He deserved it. Even though it was deflected, he deserved it. You know, them way there. And like in this point, man, we were cruising at this point. We were definitely cruising at this point. You know, them way there. But I was like, nah, I know this team. This team, man, is going to fold at any moment. And then in Bremer, where we needed him, blood. Let me tell you what, cut inside and shoots here for his third goal, which was brilliant. Right in the corner of the goal, in the far post. No, near post. Sorry about that. In the near post. So, you know them with it. Like you, this is what I've been trying to say. Absolutely sick. Can you see that? If you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, that's what you get, and then you put them in the right positions. In Bremo, cut inside and score his goal. That's what he does. Make him do that more often. Let Cunha drive with the ball. Let Sesko link play, do his runs. Not even that. Bring him the service, blood. I think even Sesko assisted Cunha's goal, I think. Fam, let them ball out. Now, after that is when what I said before started to ring true a little bit. And why I'm not getting too giddy about Man United's performance for the last 3 weeks. Or let's say in the last 3 games. Let's just say it that way. Dogu almost gave away a silly red card. Fam, we almost caught life. He was lucky to come away with just a yellow, blood. Fam, I'm telling you what, lucky that. And then you can tell also, this is what I said about Casemiro, the control. As soon as Casemiro came off, we lost grip of the game. But, Danny Welbeck, his free kick. Fam, let me tell you what, blood. Eze scored against Crystal Palace. Look, I mean, one of my favourite players, Eze. What a baller, bruv. Scored against Crystal Palace, his former club. Welbeck scored a goal against Man United, his former club. Fam, let me tell you what. If it was written in the stars. And then we get a corner, which they score from. And I was like, oh, here we go again, fam. That's when we were 3-2. And let me tell you something, man. Like, we almost caught life again, with before the final goal, because we were losing grip of the game. We were making mistakes after mistakes from us and from them as well. And then, from their mistake, we had a break from us, right? And then in Bremo, well put finish from him. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. That's the thing, like Cunha and Bremo don't mind running. It's a similar goal to no, the way that they run. I don't mean like the run they made into the box, because in the last game, Bremo ran, and then Ahmad gave that really, really sick, precise ball, and he scored it with his weaker foot under the goalkeeper. But this one was a run, and then I tell you what, Mr. Spamming's awareness for Ibremo's goal, not to touch the ball, because he saw him quick time making that run and left the ball. I tell you what, man, to allow the ball man to go past him and to see the awareness, Mr. Spamming, well done to him, well done. Now, blood, that I'm one of Mr. Spamming's critic, because the way that he plays is emotional, erratic, blood. But that one, the IQ was IQing, blood. Them way there. Well done for that. Because we know what would happen if Mr. Spamming does some bookery there. But put your hands up. That was really, really sick. I think for that, man, something like that, I think players, man, like, because some players, they leave the ball to run because they know there's a player behind them or making that run. That should be some kind of ghost assist, isn't it? Some people, man, should allow that. Now I'm being a little bit like lenient on Mr. Spamming here because he played well in this game, especially especially going forward. So sick to him. Now Amorim, I tell you, blood, you got a lifeline. Like I said, man, I want you to do well, but if you do some bukery like we've been doing here before the 3 games, then we cannot defend that. And I've said this for a very long time. And it is a blessing in disguise from that Mount. That Mount did not play this game. The Mount was injured. And Cunha was in the starting lineup on Saturday. Because like we all know what would have happened. Cunha would have been in the bench. Xerxes would have also been on the bench and wouldn't have played. You prefer Mount to Cunha and Xerxes. In which that is suicidal. That's suicidal, blood. That's suicidal. Oh my days. So like Cunha is our maverick. Like, why put one of your best players in big buys this season on the bench, blood? Amorim, all we want you to do, man, is win your games. That is all, blood. That's all, blood. That's we just want you just to win your games. That's all we want you to do. That's all we ask for. We want you to. I want you to do well, right? Like I said before, the squad is good enough without your tactics. So when you apply your tactic, it's meant to elevate them, not to make them worse. The players we have on the pitch are better than most teams in the Premier League. And I mean, I'm saying this lightly, blood. Now, as I said in the previous video, that I'm still not getting all happy and giddy because like now that we won 3 in a row. Because the standards is still on the floor. It's still on the floor. Now, I mean, like I said, I will only celebrate man, if we are like nearly winning the league or we have won the league. Because we know what's going to happen. Because as of now, man, the standards here of Man United here was winning titles after titles. Compared to the standards now is not the same. So I have to keep it real here, them way there. In fact, let me say this, Amorim. If you win, you keep our mouth shut. That is it. You keep our mouth shut if you win. Like I said, I'm not getting all giddy and shameless over this. Anyway, you guys know me, man. Like, I'm always shameless, but I don't trust Man United just yet. I mean, like, look at the league. Look at the league, blood. The league is not like how it was a decade ago. It's wide open. It's there for the taking. The quality and the standards here of the league is awful, blood. Compared you to, like I said, how it was a decade ago. So there is no excuses. If you win your more games and get more wins under your belt in a row or in gaps, or don't lose, look where you end up. Like I said early in the video, you climb up the table. You end up where Man United deserve to be and should be. So right now, we have in 1st of November, we have Nott Forest next, which is away. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Sean Dyche is there. And he's really good. He's a really good defensive coach. And none of us have not been doing quite well. Man United managed to take advantage of this. They need to take advantage of this big man thing. They have to take advantage of this. They have to. They have to. They have to take advantage of this. If you at least draw, fairs. But the standards, the requirement, you have to win that game. You got the players to do it. You have the players to do it. Don't faff and don't be a waste man. Don't be a waste man, blood. Don't. If these man don't pull up a performance on 1st November, which is on, I think, on Saturday. Because, like I said, you can't take the Liverpool game, what you did there, into the Brighton game. You can't take the Brighton game to the Nott Forest game. But what you can bring is momentum, blood. So take advantage of the momentum and go in there and just win it. All we want you is just to win. Win it. I don't care how you win it. Just win it now. Like I said before, man, the game is the game. Do that and you see where you will end up, blah.